Wow. Meanwhile, the fight over funding Homeland Security continues. The Senate has sent their bipartisan bill to fund DHS back to the House. House conservatives are still frustrated over passing it in a conference call on Thursday, we understand. Sources told Fox News that they won't vote for anything that doesn't include funding for law enforcement. And there's a push to instead focus on getting the money to border and immigration enforcement through a Republican-only budget reconciliation process first. Congressman, your thoughts on where we stand here, and do you support a reconciliation bill to be on the president's desk by June 1st?
Well, I think that's our only option. I've talked to a lot of members, both from the hardcore right, I consider myself a fiscal hawk, and those people who are moderates, and everybody in between. Actually, I've never heard a more resolute body when it comes to being against funding anything that defunds the military or the Coast Guard or DHS. Now, this reconciliation plan is actually a very clever way to get a simple majority in the Senate. Lindsey Graham has his work cut out for him. He better work fast because I've never seen a more resolute body. Now, think about this. This body has, with a one-vote majority, passed 12 appropriations bills, has sent everything over to the Senate, has been very resolute. This is the most united we've had a Republican body, because even when Newt Gingrich was the speaker, he had a 40-vote margin and could barely pass things. This has been a really good test of our camaraderie, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, look, the president wants $1.5 trillion for the defense budget. There's some colleagues that have talked, your colleagues have told me that you could make the SAVE Act a budgetary item. So what, in your view, is most important that should go into a reconciliation plan in addition to funding ICE and Customs and Border Patrol?
So I want to make my case for the military budget first. Of course, I love the SAVE Act. Everybody loves the SAVE Act. Every demographic, every state loves the SAVE Act, and it needs to get passed. I don't know how you're going to get that passed. The Byrd rule, the speaker said portions of the SAVE Act. I don't know what that means. But when it comes to military spending, we're at an all-time low. An all-time low since World War II is percentage of GDP on investment in our military. We have so many shortcomings. China is surpassing us in some very critical areas. Very concerned about that. I know people don't want to be, we don't want to be war hawks. We don't want to be going after any sort of conflict. President Trump has evaded that a lot. And even these conflicts we had in Venezuela, Iran, what could possibly happen in Taiwan, are strategically important to the future of the United States, our economy, and even our survival. So this is a very important investment that we've neglected for a very long time, and I absolutely support it.
Meanwhile, Congressman, you landed a seat on the House Oversight Committee. Congressman, congratulations. Looking to help root out waste and fraud in the federal government. Between $200 and $500 billion taxpayer money estimated to be lost every year to fraud. Now you've got Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent launching a new tipster program, looking to recover hundreds of billions in stolen money. What can you tell us?
I'm super excited about this. First of all, anytime we can root out waste, and we have so much waste fraud. When you have $5 trillion spent on just healthcare, $2.5 trillion just from the American taxpayer dollars, it's out of control. There's so much we can do, and I'm so excited about being on this committee. I just had a bill passed, the Incentivized Savings Act, which will redefine how we spend money in government. Instead of being punished at the end of a fiscal year for not spending all the money, you actually get rewarded for it. Some of it rolls forward to the next year, about 49%. 49% actually goes back to debt and deficit, and 2% as a reward to those people, just kind of like what he's doing with rewarding people, pointing out fraud and waste. We can actually save a tremendous amount, but we need oversight to come to a point right now where we can actually start saving money. We've been right on the cusp for a long time, but the amount of waste, fraud, abuse alone probably could save us 10% of a $7 trillion economy.
Wow, that is wonderful. Congressman, we'll be watching your work there as well. Great to see you this weekend. Thank you.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.